Good morning and a Merry Christmas from Feliz Travels. I hope you're having a good day so far. It's a little after 11 o'clock here in Cartagena, and I'm just walking down the site. I'm going to do a site tour. I asked permission the other day, as I said, to have a walk around the site. And I said I'd do it today when it's a little bit quiet, but everybody seems to be up. I've had some problems this morning with the batteries going flat. That woke me up at 7 o'clock this morning, so I've had to start the engine to get those boosted up. But of course, once the sun's out, everything's hunky-dory again. Right, this is Los Olivos, which is nestled near Cartagena, between the A7 that goes all the way along the coastline and the 332 into Cartagena, probably about 7 kilometres north west of Cartagena. It's quite a hilly road for biking into the town, so we've been bobbing in and out in the motorhome. We found an Aldi, and also just down the road at the second roundabout, or the third roundabout I think it is, there's a Repsol garage that does gas, and the gentleman very nicely filled it up with gas for me. Also, we needed some cash. There's a village not too far from here with a couple of bank machines. It's a bit down a little bit of a country road is the site. As I say, we've been trying to come here for 4 years and eventually made it. There is, as I've told you before, like an on-site mechanic if you have any problems, and he's had a look at mine and hopefully coming to sort it out. Right, enough of my ugly mush. Let's see if we can do the old turny roundy thing. Of course, in the background there, as you can see, is the site, and here we go again trying to turn it round. Hasn't woke up this morning. Well, I eventually got it turned around. We'll have to do this in 2 parts. I hope we can do it. And this is the entrance to the site, Los Olivos. A nice site. We've booked again for next year. We've booked a month next year. Quite a nice entrance. You come into the reception. We saw Laura, I think it is, in the reception. Lovely lady. Sorted everything out. Probably about 80, 85, I would think, pitches on here of all various sizes. We've got one of the extra large pitches. Obviously, I'll take you for a walk around. This is reception, which I assume is not open today. We had, as you may have seen, and if you look on the Los Olivos Facebook page, they did like a Christmas party on Monday, and they had a giant paella, and we had pudding and oranges and all sorts of free sangria, and there was an act on singing. It was a good day, a good turnout, really was. Also, apologies for already for the lateness of putting this up. We're having trouble with the internet here. As it's got busier, the internet's got weaker, obviously, but it's been pretty good up to now. But of course, the last few days it really has topped up and filled up. So as you come in, you go park up here, plenty of parking space, go to reception, check in. I emailed them and booked in advance, and we booked an XXL pitch, a rather large pitch, which will show you as go on. To the right hand side here, as we go around down this little avenue here, these are all the service pitches, full service pitches, with obviously water and electric. It's between, I don't know how much the service pitches are, but our pitches are between 15 and 13 euros a night, and then you've got electric on top, which is €3.50 a night. We haven't bothered with electric, but as I've just said, that's the first glitch we've had, and it's because we cooked later on last night on the hot plate. That was the reason for it. Right, as you come in, there's a motorhome service bay here. Empty your waste and top up. And also in front of you is the first of the shower blocks, and the shower blocks have washing machines in as well, washers and dryers. Not that you need dryers over here. Bins, everything is as you'd expect, separated. Also an Elson point at each of the shower blocks. There's the brief shower blocks with a pot wash area on the end with a washer and a dryer in it. To start with, I was using the showers, which is very rare for me. These are some smaller pictures on the right hand side here, all the way along. I was using the showers to start with, but as the site's got busier, the water's got harder to come by, and it goes off when people start doing the washing up and things like that. I'll just see if I can cut through without impeding anybody. Yes, I can get through here. I'll walk down the other side, which is where our pitch is. Again, in the middle here, there's two pitches back to back, the smaller pitches. And then you get to the longer pitches. The further down you get, the longer the pitches they are. We're on pitch 12B, I think we are, down here. This is where all the bigger motorhomes are. And again, slightly smaller pitches. That's the shower block near us. Through, where are we? Through there, look, just past that, just through there. Again, the same shower block as the one down below. This is our pitch, this is Billy's pitch. I've asked her if we could book the same pitch more or less next year. Any one of these along here, they're spot on, they really are. I went up and squared up with everything yesterday. And as you walk down to the end here and around, they run a one-way system. I'm going obviously against the flow of traffic, and the pitches are quite easy to get into. Yeah, it's a nice little site. The pitches are quite narrow at the end here. They get narrower towards the end. They must have been running out of space to try and get the pitches in. I did think that one of these pitches at the end might be quite nice, but they're just a bit narrow from what we've got. And of course these are quite nice at the back here. As you say, we took the motorhome out and did some shopping. We found an Aldi in Cartagena the other day, had a bit of a run out, got supplies. We'll be going out again between Christmas and New Year. Also into Cartagena there is a bus service, you get two buses. She was explaining to me that it's quite complex and they're quite like anything else in Spain, they don't really run on time or anything. And she said maybe your best bet is they do a taxi service into Cartagena and return for €30, €15 each way. It's a set price from the campsite, and you order the taxi the day before at reception, which I think we might do on Saturday and have a run out. Again, I'm going against the flow of traffic. This is the shower block obviously nearest to us. Like I said, the showers are alright. It's very rare I use showers. A couple of people gone out for the day. As I've said before, I wish we'd brought the bike now, the Grom. Hopefully we'll bring it next year with a trailer. Whether we come to on the ferry to Bilbao or drive down, we're not sure what's going on next year. Not too far from the water point where we are for the roll along, which we've been using. And this is quite long pitches really. They're probably about 7 or 8 metres wide and about 16 metres long, twice as long as Billy is. As our neighbours have got quite a big beastie. And down here I've got stuff out. We've got the sunbeds out ready. Finally getting use out of them. We've only used them a couple of times in the UK. So we're finally getting a bit of use out of them. Nice view. I think there was some sheep or some goats in this field the other day, and they had bells on, like cowbells, clanking and what have you. We haven't been out on the bikes at all, really. It's quite a distance, well, like I said, 7 or 8 kilometres, but it's quite hilly terrain, really. You're alright going down towards Cartagena, but it's coming back up again. So we haven't really been anywhere. And of course, we're here till the 5th. We move on the 5th, going down to Benidorm, like I said, and then on to booked a site at Benicassim, and then on to Cambrils, and then further on to Barcelona eventually. So anyway, that's a quick tour of the site. Lovely site, lovely people that run it. I'll certainly be back next year. Well recommend it. Bye for now.